for this.
Yep.
So anyway, how are things? What's going on?
Things are good. We're still waiting on the broadcast to start, I guess. I mean, I don't know if we're live, but
Okay.
yeah, we are live. Definitely.
Okay. Good. I'm interested to see who's here today because I have so at Thanksgiving, I don't know, for those of you who've been with TSA Knives for a long time, previous owner, Greg Holmes, he comes and hangs out with our family for Thanksgiving. And he brought me a really interesting knife from Queen Cutlery. And I don't really know what it is. I'm curious, and I'm hoping somebody who's watching can give me some info on it.
Before we do that, we kind of have to wait for people to come in.
Okay. I'll hang on to it for later.
Because we could be live and we might not be live yet. I mean, it takes a few minutes for things to pick up like everywhere. So save that thought. It's something that's coming.
Okay, I will. I accidentally sat on the remote, so hold on. I think the TV's gonna turn on.
Good. Get some entertainment.
Yeah, really. I don't need all that background noise. Oh my gosh.
You should just start reacting to like TV shows and stuff.
I know that's a thing. I am just
start eating popcorn. I know. Start eating like something greasy, super greasy, and then like that's a good scene.
I tell you,
they use this knife here.
I do not need to eat anything greasy after Thanksgiving. I had all I needed for the week to, be satisfied with the overabundance of goodies.
Yep. Yeah, we made an apple pie, ate it in like record-breaking 30 seconds. We did not even like wait for it to cool down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That was something.
Like it feels like, you don't do that every day, so you want to really take advantage of it. And
well, we did. I mean, we didn't have time to take advantage of it because it was like done.
Good. We had Greg and Jan. Well, Greg is wonderful at baking bread, so he brought his breads, and Jan brought pies. We had blueberry, pecan, and pumpkin. So it's like, nobody went hungry, and cookies, and always like just overabundance. It's really kind of fun.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I want to welcome 1 hour ago, and I guess the rest, because we are at 5-6 people. Hello, all 5-6 of you.
Hello.
So I hope that we have some knife experts here before we, of course, draw our winner for the giveaway. By the way, this month's giveaway is Beavercraft Tools BSH6 knife. You can go to signup.tsaKnives.com. That's signup.tsaKnives.com and sign up over there. If not, we're having a Black Friday deal. It's how many? 15% off everything in the store currently?
Yes. I mean, there's, as always, there's some select brands that can't go on sale, but
apart from the ones that are already on sale, and some of them that are kind of too good to be discounted.
Well, the cool thing is, though, we still have some, just a few discounted giant mouse from the Rescue Mouse project we did recently. And then Jack Wolf is doing their huge annual sale. So almost everything except for the last one or two releases is on sale. And those are more like 20% off, right?
Yes.
So yeah, like everything's on sale practically through the weekend. And we've had a lot of sales. So stuff is moving and inventory is going to be changing. We just got all these new GECs in. I don't even know, like all told, maybe close to 100. And so those are been kind of coming and going. And I'm not exactly sure what's going to be next, but it seems like every week comes up. So hoping to have some new C. Reisner in soon. Just looking at my list, trying to remember. And I still have really a lot of knives from that collection 2000 that I haven't gotten the store yet. And I recently bought a large collection from Greg, which, you know, a few of those are still hanging out, not quite photographed and entered into the store yet. But Dushan, you got to experience that, the tediousness and time-consuming effort of adding new items.
Yes, and I enjoy procrastinating the new ones. I don't know. I admire your side of the business. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
I could not believe how, like, I thought, like, oh yeah, it goes. You have to do the same thing like 100 times.
Yes.
Not really.
Well, and honestly, when you're doing things that are different from each other and unique, it's more work, but it's easier to keep track of. When you're doing things that are like almost so similar, but they just have a tiny nuance, it's so easy to make a mistake and forget to change like the blade material or the length or something small, and then, you know, it's just, yeah, it's very, very tedious and time consuming.
Well,
I don't even know what you do though, and I never want your job. I can't imagine the marketing side and the all of the technology to get everything to work right. I mean, that's way over my pay grade.
well, at least I can do something. You know, that's not. I mean, but I could never do kind of your job full time. That you could learn like how to draw pretty pictures and how to take videos and try to edit them. I'm still not like super good at them, but you know, your side is kind of, you need a lot of, oh, I've got something. Thank you. Your side is kind of super, requires a special type of person to do it and do it somewhat good.
Yeah, yes, right. Oh man, there's room for error in there. You must have been good today. I saw you got a delivery of chocolate money.
Yep. Super
That's
good.
great.
Those chocolate medallions were one of my favorite things when I was little.
Okay.
Got that from my daughter today.
Oh, that's nice. That's really sweet.
I think we're gonna split them tomorrow or tonight.
Good. I know. Check the time. Yeah, it's after 8 already. Gosh, it's crazy. Time flies. Oh.
Yep.
Sorry if I'm a little distracted. The cat is over here in the tree playing with the ornaments nonstop. So.
Doji Mill. Good.
Oh yeah, where's Mill? He's getting too big too fast.
He was just here a minute ago. He'll come.
Okay, good. We'll have to get him up there.
Um,
Well, if we're rolling, I can.
Oh yeah, you had a question for your for our audience here, right?
Yeah.
Let me switch it to your camera only so they can see better, and you can
Okay.
tell the story now.
Okay. So, Greg, I think I mentioned earlier, Greg Holmes, former owner of TSA Knives, comes to visit. I mean, we visit each other all the time, but he was up for Thanksgiving and he's still doing a lot of gun shows and stuff. So he had been at a gun show and someone approached him with this knife. Can you see it? I feel like my lighting is terrible today. Okay. So this is, can you see it? I hope you can see it better than I can. So it's like this black abalone. You can see how it changes color, you know, when you kind of change where it is in the light. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to turn another light on because I feel like it's hard to see.
Yeah, people are saying that Jeremy says can see it well enough.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's can see.
Okay, good. So it's like this crazy black abalone, but what's really interesting about it is it's got this really deep engraving in it all over, and it's a very intricate pattern. And the blade here has Queen's logo on it. And Greg and I did some research, and can you see the logo? Can you see their logo here or no? Maybe I'll have to attach some pictures. And then on this side here, you can see it says BG42. Can you see that? Oh, there. Okay, good. So I don't know. Like, I'm not finding this knife. I don't know if it was special made for somebody in particular, or I kind of think maybe somebody bought the knife and then somebody who was really skilled made these scales afterwards, or maybe the whole thing was put together by Queen. I mean, I don't know. It's gorgeous. I bought it from Greg. I mean, he let me buy it from him, I should say. And I'm honestly not sure if it's going to be for sale or not, because I really like this kind of geometric pattern on here. I think it's interesting. But anyway, so if anybody knows anything about this knife, I'd love to hear more about it. And it was so random, like it would come up at a Minnesota gun show and somebody saw Greg's table full of knives, and I think he bought it for $70, which seems like crazy cheap to me. But anyway, it's mine today. But yeah, I'd love to hear more about it, and maybe one day it'll make its way to the store.
We might take some photos of it. I'll try to like put up a blog post where we can ask people what they think it is. Or
okay, that's a good idea.
Because we have to revamp our blogging skills as well.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, that sounds like something fun for you to do.
Yeah. So Beefstick says, "Oh, so you're the Aaron I keep selling my knives to." Laughing.
That's me.
LMAO. I'm Mario.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. Thanks for joining. Yes. We have been chatting quite a bit. So cool.
Well, now you know who it is.
Yeah, right? Everybody. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to know sometimes, especially like in this setting, who people really are. I think, on purpose, right? Like everybody uses kind of a name that's a little anonymous.
Except you.
Okay. I've got more stuff. If you're ready. Are you ready?
Are you guys ready?
Chris is not here to talk about his techniques, but it was his birthday this month in November, so he helped himself to quite a few knives, and then we'll say made him his own. So he did scales on this little Spidey. that was kind of his first birthday present. And I think it looks really cool. It's kind of interesting. And then, all right, I'm going to set this down. This was the one he was really excited about. So this was anodized with using some stickers and stuff to, like not get every space covered. So it kind of gave this little camo effect, but I really like the gradient coming up and then going into that little blue detail, which I thought this was cool. And this was one of the knives from the Blade Show. And you can see the super, super fancy thumb stud there is actually a zip tie. So I'm assuming that's not a permanent fixture here, but anyway, this was one of those Truffles knives. Do you remember these, Dushan, from the Blade Show? So I had one, right? So we bought two, and I had one that I listed for sale right away. And then we had Chris's, and I don't know, my memory's terrible. Like, so much stuff happens in a week. So I have this big bag of stuff that's for doing videos that I wanted to talk about later. And somehow this knife went into there. And then Chris asked me about a week ago, he's like, did you sell that? I'm like, oh shit, I guess I sold it. I don't know. Anyway, and then I found it. So then he got this whole anodizing thing with batteries. And I believe actually he did a video on it. So we might be seeing that on his Grimsey website. I don't know. He's kind of shy. Yeah. So I'm hoping he's got some other cool knife stuff on there. The other thing I noticed, he really tightened it up. So initially, like if you would go to open this, it would just like drop open super easily, which I think probably a lot of people like that, but I don't know. I didn't like it. So it's really, really tight now, and you've got to it's probably too tight now because it needs some tweaking.
I mean, if he made it for himself, maybe he likes, but he doesn't like knives that open too tightly.
Yeah, no, he's got kind of that sweet spot that he likes. So, but anyway, work in progress, kind of fun. So that's what we've been doing, or that's what he's been doing. He's got a few days off of school here for Thanksgiving break, and he's working on that kind of stuff. And
it's a good project.
It is, yeah.
If you guys want to see, you can find on our channel, he did a patina video.
Yeah.
Some time ago, it was like last April. Or this April.
Yeah, and they're cool. It's kind of a fun thing to do with some different materials like the bronze, the coppers. But these are like the Spidey, I mean, that's G10. And then this thing, I want to say it's titanium. Am I right or wrong? I don't know.
It should be. No, I don't remember.
Yeah, look at the Truffles knives.
Truffles knives are pretty good. I like how the guy was talking about them and like what they did with them and how you can like customize it and make it completely your own.
Yeah, so those were like purchase customizations. We got the clip and this little ring here in the teal. Oh, and this piece in teal. Yeah, it was cool.
But he painted it. He painted it with like the powder and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. That's a nice like process. I had my bike painted like that. A bicycle, not bike. Bicycle painted like that back home, and it turned out to be super, super good. And kind of you cannot even like peel it away because it kind of merges. And I know that, the guy was explaining to me like how he does it like with it was not a factory, but also not like your backyard shop. It was kind of a pro shop, what like chemicals they would put in and whatnot. So I'm rooting for Chris to put it up.
Yes, me too. Me too. I thought for a minute there you were going to tell me you were a motorcycle guy.
Nope. And I'll probably never be.
Maybe you'll ride on our glorified moped. That's kind of a nice middle ground.
Rollerblades, scooters, whatever, but like motorbikes, for some reason, not my thing.
You like to stay alive.
Not really. I mean, I've tried a few. I've tried to ride a few of them. I even learned like how to shift with a clutch and whatnot. But
Okay.
and I'm super into extreme sports.
Okay. It's just not your thing.
Nope. I would like to pedal. Beef Sick asks, what's your everyday carry pocket knife or knives and why? And what is the most sentimental knife in your collection?
Oh, well, okay.
It's none of them over there, right?
Yeah, well, it is, yes.
I have a bunch of her stuff here. Yeah, we're for you. If you did not recognize this is where we're filming most of the videos that you see on the channel. So Erin leaves them in studio here for everyone's enjoyment.
Yes. Oh man, I want to grab one more knife. I just thought of something. Hold on.
All right.
I've got to add some pictures to this. I've got so much going on lately.
Yeah, and what else do I have here in the basement? I have like a bunch of, I don't know if those are, I mean, we'll have to wait for Erin to kind of see this, but I don't know if those are like old or never made it into a knife, but I guess those are old disassembled knives. Hopefully everything is okay over there.
Sorry, I was trying to not have an avalanche in the closet. Okay, so we'll start with this pretty embarrassing everyday carry knife that I can't stop using. This is a Rough Rider that looks like a watermelon, and it has a little eyeball on it. And I don't know why I think this is so funny. But this is what has been on my desk for a while now. I'm opening my packages with it every day. I don't know. I have a bad sense of humor. What can I say? So that's for that. And quite a while ago, and I know this has been in video and in the background before, I bought this knife from a friend of mine, and I took some really good pictures this year. We should maybe post. Chris got that deer that you see behind me there holding up the Christmas stocking, hunting. And so I finally, I had like nothing sharp around the house. And I thought, I'm going to use this knife to gut the deer this year. So I got to, oh, you know what? I should have let this dry more before I put it in the case. But anyway, I got to use this knife for gutting, and honestly, it's like a little huge for me personally. I could use a blade quite a bit shorter, but the handle was nice. And it was really, really fun to use and get it dirty and see it dirty. It was so cool. And it has a great sheath with it, but it also has this little tiny baby for finish work, which I find very novel, and I like the cuteness of it. I know I say that way too much, but I can kind of appreciate that. Like, look at how beautiful is that? It's awesome. So those have been my actual like users, everyday carries recently. But my sentimental knives, as you know, are behind you. And those are, those are passed down to me from my uncle who passed away And it's kind of timely because, it's deer hunting season. And of course, we still have his coat hanging up in the deer shack, but I have his Puma collection, and those will never be for sale. They're just so cool. I love them. So
I love your piece about Puma on the channel. If somebody wants to see the story that you have about Puma, they should look for like Puma TSA knives, or just look it up on the channel. It's one of the first videos when we started.
Yeah.
Yes,
that was way back. Way back, yeah. Those are some of my favorites. I mean, that's kind of way before I ever thought about having a knife store. Those knives were the ones that kind of got me excited about knives. They're so, I mean, I don't know. Like I remember thinking as a little kid, like when I grow up, that's the kind of knife I want to have. Like, I'm not going to have a cheap generic knife from, the hardware store in town. Like, I want a knife like that. And now I have them. And I don't know if I could actually use those. Maybe I should. I don't know.
Well, I mean, however you feel, you have your users and you have your pretty ones.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Catherine says, I want to buy that whole Rough Rider collection one day. RR should be Rough Rider, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're fun. I love them. I should see if I can get some more of these. And there were a bunch of companies that came out with different things like this. There was, the Dessert Warriors and the donut knives, and a ton of brands kind of got on board with that. But this little teeny tiny watermelon, how cute is that? So funny. And the eyeball. There's an eyeball on our Roomba. It just appeals to me. I just think it's funny. Give you a little extra humor. So that is what I know about that. I feel like I just kind of went on a lot of wild rambles about a lot of different knives that we have, but what else is going on? What is...
There is one more tough question.
Oh.
That might get you into ramble. Do you think Great Eastern Cutlery is overrated these days? Be honest, all caps.
I am definitely a live and let live person. I don't always understand everybody's opinions about things, but what I think is really neat about Great Eastern is they find a way to keep people excited about stuff. And I do believe that they are excited and passionate about their art. And it's not just an assembly line in the sense where, so many things are. So yeah, I guess I wouldn't want to talk smack about anybody's thoughts about that either way. I know that their vision with the business would be to have the prices more reasonable, but what happens on the secondary market, and even for myself, like getting things secondhand from collections, and everyone knows, of course, how the market drives pricing and all of these things. But I do love them, and I think they're really cool. I think they're really interesting, and I think they do a very good job about getting the next thing rolling out in a consistent way, and keeping everybody excited about it. So I guess that's what I have to say about that. I don't know how much my opinion matters, but that's kind of my take on it. I guess I'm just kind of rolling with it.
Well, I have something that's underrated here.
Gosh, yes.
If you're a fan of of traditional pocket knives, you can check out our own tradition style artistry collection. There's a few of each like color and variant made.
What do you have there? I didn't
This
know you
one-
had any at your house.
This one is brown sugar cotton
Oh,
sampler.
it's a cotton sampler. Okay. Cool. Yeah. It's like kind of blurry.
So those ones are kind of limited, made by Daniel's Family Knife Brands. If you want, search for them. They're called TSAK exclusive knives. If you're looking for something traditional that's not like Great Eastern Cutlery. 1 hour ago says secondary market is no bueno.
Yeah.
Troublemaking Pups says definitely use them. That's for I guess for Pumas.
Yeah.
They don't keep people excited. The buyers do. They can put out trash models and people buy them up because they are terrified they won't be able to score one. LOL. Yeah, that's the thing. Like with all those like gamifying, I mean, like with the drops and stuff, it can happen, but also they should know that they should either make more or less of them depending on the demand. So, Jamila.
Oh, yeah.
This is who I was looking for, but he wants to be here.
Can we see a face?
Can we see your face, Mel?
Every time I see him, he's like no, he's not having it. Okay, fine. A tail it is.
Yep. I mean, I got him kind of scared. I mean, not scared, but like I got him into the habit of not hanging out on tables for too long.
Oh,
so,
sure.
I guess he jumped, said hi, and he's kind of hanging off of that, but good.
Oh, he's so handsome. Yeah, he's so cute. He did a really nice job in his photo shoot for Giant Mouse.
Yeah, he looks like a giant mouse. He's 5 months old. He's still not a cat.
He's like a teenager.
He's a giant mouse.
It's already 8:40. I think we were going to give a last call for entering the drawing and then draw for the
there will be no last call because it ended at 8:30. So whoever heard me at the beginning of the stream, that was your last chance to enter the giveaway. Okay. But yeah,
do you have it or do I have it?
What?
The giveaway knife.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'll be here in a second. You can talk.
We have not been getting together as much as we should be lately, obviously. It's been a heck of a fall trying to get out hunting, and I know Dushan's working on a outbuilding that was trying to collapse and get it rebuilt, and it is I think our temps today, we were at 3 degrees this morning, and so like winter setting in and repairing sheds is not awesome right now, I'm guessing. Is that right?
It's awesome. I love winter.
Did I tell you we're going to go skiing tomorrow? We're going to go to Powder Ridge. They're open.
Oh, good. What are they making snow over there or what?
Yeah. Yep.
It's a bummer. We are not getting snow like earlier in the year. I know that a lot of people hate snow. I mean, it's good. It's good for, as you said, for my shed, shed. That there's no snow, but also I would prefer some snow. Anyways, we have this this beavercraft knife, nice bushcraft knife. Mm-hmm. This is what one of you, if all of you did submit your entries at signup.tsaKnives.com. Or I never know how to. Oh, this is how you hold them.
Yeah, it gets kind of blurry, and then I don't know. Like,
Oh, there's that influencer thing where you kind of have to cover your face, and then there you go.
oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that worked. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Look at me. You get all types of. You get like your sheet with it, and
Little
how do you call this?
paracord and
Like,
everything.
yeah, like paracord.
Yeah. Good.
So I guess we'll draw one of you. You guys ready? I should make like the soundboard for like suspenseful music or something when I'm
Oh, I like that. Yes.
doing it. The transition to nothing incriminating shows up. Good. I have to be very careful when I'm sharing my browser because there could be like URL with stuff, with my address, with my phone number. I mean, my phone number is fine, but like the shipping addresses and whatnot, and your login could be. Oh yeah, nothing unnecessary showing up, so we can pick the winner. And the winner is Chris Bremer.
All right.
Congratulations, Chris. If you are in the chat and you feel like you want to say hi to everybody, you're more than welcome. If not, we'll find you somehow. We have your email, we have your socials. So, yep. Congratulations one more time, Chris Bremer. And we'll contact you and get your info and try to send you and send you this beautiful knife. Congrats again.
Sounds good. Congrats, Chris. Cool. Good. I like doing the giveaways.
Well, since you like them so much, what are you picking for the next one?
Do you know that I have nothing planned?
I know. I mean, we were talking about it. I told you that you will go in the middle of the stream to find what you want to give away.
Into the closet. It's scary in there right now. I'm worried there's going to be like an avalanche and knives are going to come down onto my head.
Well, I've heard a mini avalanche or whatever crashed.
Well, let's go look here. Okay.
Yeah, that tree goes super good with you.
I am trying to be organized, but it's kind of, yeah. I honestly don't know. What should we do? We have all this stuff from Greg too, like all the way down to the. It's so wild in here.
Wait, does the audience have?
I do have an idea. We haven't done a GEC giveaway in a long time. So I think I'm going to go with one of these, which I'm not even sure if all people know these were made by GEC. They're kind of cool. So this is the, let me sit down and I'll open it up. Did we have any suggestions? What do I have? Do I have any right now? Check it out. See what you can find. I don't know if I have one right now. I'm going to show this. We'll do this.
Well, here it is. It was $649. Now it's $520. It's a steal on like this beautiful Black Friday evening, and it will be the best price till Monday. And after Monday, we're gonna have all of the collection 2000, which are those small Rough Riders and whatnot, and Peanuts, half off, right?
Yeah.
And Condors.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
let me see. Yeah, I cannot share my screen with you, but you've heard the price, and
okay.
that's the valid reason why do they want that knife given away.
I love it, but I'm not feeling that generous today. I'm going to go medium generous.
Yeah, GC. Yeah, people are saying like GC Remington would be perfect.
So, okay, so this is the, probably some of you had seen these, and I do have some of these in stock. These are the GEC Remingtons, and I do have them, they're that bullet knife. And I know we've done some advertising with them because they're fun. They're a hawkbill. It kind of got me really thinking about how fun this blade shape is. In fact, I think this is what we're going to do as a gift for everyone at the farm this year. Because, I mean, really, this is like an agricultural knife. It's really cool. But GEC made, it's the bullet. It's in this brown bone, and it's got the nice box and case and story and everything that goes with it. So anyway, I actually got these from Blue Ridge. They didn't come direct from GEC. They went through Blue Ridge and went out to distributors. So they're a little more available in the market, but they do have pricing minimums and stuff on them. So anyway, I am going to share this one for the giveaway for next month.
Oh, yeah,
Remington trademark, the one that got away, silver bullet collector's edition, made by Great Eastern Cutlery. So there it is. I noticed on the website that now joining the drawings, like just a simple click right on the top of the page. So it's just a little more like handy for people.
Yep, that kind of messes up the layout of the website, so I'll make it a little bit better for this one. But yeah, it will be there, and it will not be as annoying. Sorry for everybody who tried to purchase something in previous few days. It was kind of showing on every page. I still have some learning to do on that, but yeah, it was showing like every time when you click on something.
So do we have extra people join for the giveaway this time?
Yeah, there were like 300 something.
Oh, great, good. I mean, why not? I think it's just kind of fun. Like, who doesn't want to get something free? That's awesome.
Yep. And well, I mean, this Remington is $225 usually. If you don't want to wait to get to like win one, because there could be only one, you can get one for $191.21 right now at our store. So yep, I'll make sure that that's being entered in the next few days into the giveaway system, so we can start with it. And you could also, like, we're gonna talk, and you can do like a short video for people who, for some new people, because we were talking about like how it's kind of being steady. And if any of you guys watching know somebody who needs a knife, we could use a hand. Just, refer us to your friends.
Oh, I like that. That's nice. Yes, that would be great.
So, yeah, I did not even pull out my doc to see what else we were trying to talk about. Actually, let me see.
Yeah. I have to always print it because I'm always scared I'm not going to be able to find it. So let me just look. So we talked about our Black Friday stuff, so people know about that.
Do they?
We did.
Do you know
What's
about our
that?
Black Friday stuff?
Do I?
No, do you, the viewer?
Oh, I was gonna say, kind of. I've been seeing the sales, so that's been exciting. But yeah, so what did you all end up doing? I know we talked about a few different ideas, but it seems like we have some really good discounts right now.
Yeah, again, as you all know, oh, there you go. Here, we'll take Rick for as an example. The guy, the man who just fed me a few hours ago, that so much that I cannot even move. So Rick, we're having a sale. There's a day called Black Friday, and we're having, as everybody else, we're having a sale. You can go to our website, and over 1,000 knives are 15% or discounted at 15% or more. Some of the Giant Mouse are at 25% off because they're factory seconds. Some other ones are 20% off because Giant Mouse does the sale. And
Yep.
Also, Jack Wolf is doing the sale. Their knives are discounted by 20% as well. Or is it 20, right?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Jack Wolf is discounted. It's their own thing. And this sale lasts from Friday, from today until Monday. Monday morning, we'll switch it up where all the, if you go to our website and look for Collection 2000, it's a collection of over like 200 more affordable, smaller knives. That includes peanuts, Rough Riders, what else? Toothpicks. They will be all 50% off, and they're already very affordable, like $50 and lower. And they will be 50% off. Will include some Condor knives and what else? You want something else
There's a bunch of Frost Cutlery stuff that's going to be in that 50% off, and like a lot of
Cutlery,
knives, yeah, a lot of those knives were already like in the $10-12 range, so they're just kind of like, I mean, it's going to be such a great deal on users. So yeah.
Yep, and that sale will last. I mean, if you're a member of our email list, you will know it. But for everybody, if somebody else is not, you can go to signup.tsaKnives.com, enter your email there, and I mean, right now there is no giveaway. But if you join the giveaway, you will receive all those all the news about our store, anyways. I just wanted to show to our viewers how to find the Collection 2000.
Oh, okay.
So
I know because oh, go ahead.
If you go to our website over there, if you go, let's say on a home page, you go to all knife collections. So this Union Lake, I'll talk about it in a minute, but if you go here to Collection 2000, all those starting Monday and the whole next week, there's like 12 pages of them, 187 knives. Some of them are out of stock, so I'm counting around 100. Will be 50% off. Right now, if you go to our homepage, you could either browse our whole store, or you could just go to Black Friday sale and see all the knives that are 15% off. If you want, you can search for specific keywords. It will get you some results. So yeah, it's a nice thing to do.
Well, it's kind of neat too, because otherwise I feel like with so much new stuff coming in every week, sometimes the older stuff gets buried and it's just, this kind of refreshes everything, gives a little reset. So changes the order around a little bit. So maybe you'll be finding different things in the store that you wouldn't normally see. Cause I have had a lot of people say like, they're searching through page after page after page. And at some point it's kind of like, I'm on page 50 and I'm like, my time's up for searching for the day.
Yeah, that's why like the search always works. Try it out. It will spit out some initial search results that might be the most relevant to you. Use that to your advantage till I'm done with the new website. That one will have way better filters and whatnot, but that will require also some input from Aaron and like a few, maybe even a few more of us, because we have to enter all the specs just right for that system to work.
Cool.
But yeah.
Oh, good. Well, we won't get bored. There's always something to do.
Yep. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about? Because we're right now at the other talks. Oh, we were supposed to have Austin from C. Reisner.
Yes.
I'm telling you, he's going to become our Matt Damon of stock shows.
He is going to come for real one day. I hope. And I know, I need to be in touch with him anyway, because I need some more knives because I'm almost sold out of his stuff. So. Oh
yeah, I saw your stock of C. Reisner is kind of low.
Yeah, it's getting really sad. So we need to replenish. Anyway, you know how it is. Everybody's busy. Life is crazy. And we'd all love to be able to do everything, but at some point, we just can't. Yep. So that's all right. I don't think I had anything else today. I really want to get Chris in here one day, maybe in the studio, and talk about the technique and stuff he did on some of these knives. And I didn't know if like one of these would be a future giveaway, but I sense he's kind of fallen in love with his stuff, and I'm guessing they're going to stay in his private collection. So.
Oh my God. Oh, Rip says, I thought I was Matt Damon. You could be. But you never promised that you will show up, and you didn't. You always show up. You have to tell me, hey, I'll come. Then you don't, and then you're qualified. You're qualified for that title. It's not a name anymore. It's just a title.
Yeah. I love it.
Beefstick asks you, what's the most expensive knife either of you have ever purchased? May I go first?
Yeah.
No, actually, you go first. I'll go grab the knife.
Oh, I don't know what you're going to bring up. Boy, I think mine are my customs from Jay Gates, and I don't know if we have some footage from him that we were going to be bringing up, but gosh, yeah, I think those are probably my most expensive, but they're hand forged, custom. Really, I mean, he's such an incredible maker. Some of my K-Roos were up there. Some of my GECs were up there in the thousands. That might be it. I don't think I've ever paid more than $2,000 for a knife that I can think of. God, that's just kind of crazy to think about. It's so weird, when I started, my ideas about prices were much more modest than they are now. So yeah, I think that's probably it. What do you got, Dushan?
This is the most expensive and only knife I've ever bought.
What? Are you serious? Wow. That is
There you go.
$9.95.
No, it was.
1995.
There
How
you
much
go. It's
was
a
it?
husky.
It's a box cutter. Is it? It's a box
Well,
cutter.
I don't know. It's a nice utility knife. I use it for everything.
You don't even have a kitchen knife that was more expensive than that?
I've never bought a kitchen knife.
You need to go to tsa-knives.com and do some shopping. This is terrible.
I was thinking to purchase that Giant Mouse kitchen knife or one of the, oh my gosh, what's their,
Oh, the Bradfords?
Bradford's, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they had cool
but,
kitchen.
but then I still have a gift from, was you? No, it was Nicole.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, it
not,
was. My
not,
sister.
not the small, yeah, not the small, not the small fox knife,
Yeah.
but that the best kitchen knife I've ever had. I don't even know what's the brand.
Oh.
So yeah, all the
Okay.
knives I have are gifts. So I've never
Oh.
like bought the knife.
Okay, well, that's a good point. Knives make great gifts.
And the question was what I was like, what I was buying. Well, that's the only knife I've bought in. Apart from like those trainer flippers when you were like
Oh, yeah, the butterfly. Yeah. Yep.
butterflies. Yeah, when you're a seventh grader, I don't know if it's the case here, but when you're a seventh grader and you go on a field trip, there's always like those pop-up shops.
Yeah, like
They
a
would
kiosk.
sell, yeah, they would sell all kinds of stuff. One of them was like those, but I mean, they were not like real knives. They were like the trainers.
Oh, the trainers.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you have something to be. I mean, back in late '90s or early 2000s,
Yep.
there were no like fidget spinners. You would kind of buy fidgety toys that were kind of
You're
similar. One
fishing
of
with a
them was
knife.
that.
That's good. Okay, I like that. I didn't know that.
But yeah, I'm. I mean, this husky is a banger. It's been with me for the longest time.
You got your money's worth.
Yeah, like a lot of blades changed on it, but it works. It works with my daughter's homework, like paper crafts,
Yep.
box cutting.
Yep.
For everything else, I use multi-tool.
Well, one day when you're ready to really elevate, watermelon knife, that's what you need.
I would lose
That's
my finger.
classy.
Oh yeah, for everybody who is not like initiated, I just do like I make pretty pictures, at least pretty to me. To some people, it's probably not. And I do a little bit of marketing, and I do a little bit of like web design.
Yeah.
And kind of behind the scenes marketing ideas for TSA Knives. So I was not strictly a knife person before I met Erin. And even after I met her, we've known each other for like 5-6 years. And then,
At least, yeah.
And then, yeah, I kind of started figuring out what's going on in the knife world. So yeah, that's my story about knives. But I'm getting in little by little. I can feel how I'll be like, all right, here's a paycheck. All right, here it goes back to TSA Knives. I start working for knives.
I know.
I mean, Chris does that.
Yep, half business owner, half hoarder. I mean, yeah, honestly.
I'm on my way there.
Yeah.
Beefstick says, what do you think Trump's tariffs will do to the knives business? I have an observation from the Blade Show, how a lot of Chinese brands are kind of coming to the market and kind of taking over. I mean, as far as outsider's perspective, I noticed that there are two kind of main sides: the traditional lovers and like modern lovers. Everybody else is just like the knife user, and they don't care what knife they have. So for those people who care, that are kind of on the modern side, I don't know. I don't know what tariffs are going to be in. I'm really not into like politics, nor I don't know the exact thing. But if they put some more tariffs for imports and stuff like that, we can expect those more affordable or cheaper modern knives to come closer to like traditional knives that are made in smaller quantities or from more premium materials.
Oh, prices will change. Yeah.
That's why, like, again, the only that's my only takeaway from that the mass-produced knives will become a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, I think that's a very accurate and like diplomatic way to answer that. I don't like to like get into anything political too much, but there are fluctuations all the time with markets, and we've definitely been affected. I think that our sales have changed over the last couple of years, but they change and they change again, and that's just kind of the way it is. So we try to roll with it, try to stay here, stay in business, stay relevant, and keep having fun, and not spend too much time at our day jobs and spend more time having fun in our knife store.
Yep. Rip
Speaking
says,
of which, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Rip says, like, my set of kitchen knives was probably the answer to what's the most expensive thing. Yeah, I think that's also, but they were mostly gifts, or all of them were gifts. Some of them were inherited with the house we got.
Oh, really? So, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really fabulous kitchen cutlery out there, and I noticed when I was helping my friend out in the knife sharpening business for a while, like going into some of those fancy kitchens in the cities, they're really exploring. So like I just want another chance to show off my Bark River knife. But like, so this has like metal inlaid with the resin, and it's really, really intricate and cool. There was a lot of that kind of stuff I was seeing in kitchen cutlery, and then super hard steels and all sorts of different varieties to get people excited. And I mean, the sky's the limit on what you can spend on that kind of stuff. It's crazy.
Yep. Again, the technology and knives is like that connection is what like interests me the most. Like how the materials will evolve, and what kind of, how can it improve ergonomics and longevity and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I wanted to say, all right, good. If I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. All right, good night up 1 hour ago. Sweet dreams.
I love it. Good. Well, it's my bedtime too, because I'm up at 6 a.m. and back doing MRI tomorrow morning. So my Saturday gig. Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
And good luck, everybody, till the next seeing, which will be at the end of December. We're gonna kind of celebrate Christmas and New Year together.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
There's one more question. Your opinion on mid-tech brands such as Koing, Oz Machine Company, Halt, Herman, Shiro. Are these the knives? Oh, these are the knives I've gravitated towards after I sold you all my GCs, says beef stick, Mario?
Oh yeah. I am definitely not the subject matter expert on those brands. Gosh, I don't really know. I'm sorry. I don't really have a lot to offer there. He probably knows more than I do, knowing him.
That's
Yeah.
why, I guess that's why he asked. So,
I'm guessing he did. I'm guessing he's done his homework, and there's a reason that's what he's gravitating towards. So, yeah.
well, there's more room, there's more tasks for you or more research for you in the next month. And then the next month you're going to be like on the live stream. Oh, I know about this and that.
You know, I need to cool it. I can't be picking up any more like brands or whatever. I'm maxed out on inventory right now, so I know it's hard. Like you go to the Blade show, you see new stuff, you get excited. Like so often, new brands I pick up, it's like customers tell me about something, I start researching, I get excited. Pretty soon, like we're in it. But yeah.
All right, and you know what I'm excited about?
What?
This show being over. Good night, everybody.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.